Hi, everyone. It says I'm live. I did put a warning on. It was like, I don't know, 25 minutes ago. Hopefully people got a notification, but I don't know how that's working. But that's when I scheduled it. About 25 minutes ago, I went on and scheduled it to be on at 4 o'clock. So I've been watching Nick and Andrea from the UK. They come on at 3 o'clock, and I always miss the tail end of their, so I watched it up until just now. And they said hi to me when I went on. Karen, hi Karen. Hi Sue. You just got it now? Wonder what the whole idea of putting the scheduling thing on and for what time you're coming on if it doesn't notify people. I don't get it. Do I still have to go on like Facebook or Instagram or whatever and put it on that I'm going to be on at a certain hour? I don't know. Some people don't go on Facebook or Instagram. I was hoping this was going to solve my problem. But did you both see the little picture of the chickies? About spring? Did the picture come on? You think it's a good idea to go on another platform and announce? Yeah, you didn't see it either. Hi, Bumblebee. Bumblebee, I got your invoice. Thank you very much. And of course, there's some keywords on there. I'm going to go back on the things I've listed and add them. I have 5 more things to list here in the bucket. It's all ready to list. And then I'll be done. Yes, you saw the picture. Okay. At least that's coming up. Yeah, I had a very slow week again. Only sold a dozen things. And that's counting, I think I don't know if that was counting the 2 Mercari sales. I had 2 Mercari sales, which I think I've already told people about on Wednesday. But I have the pictures here when I share my screen. So super slow. But I have to admit, I haven't been killing myself and working hard at all. And I don't know, I haven't been feeling good. Nothing to do with the virus. It has to do with my belly. Just cramping and that type of thing. Once that starts, it just takes everything out of me. So I haven't felt good for the last few days. In fact, today, what's in this mug is chicken broth. I had half of my oatmeal this morning. I didn't feel like eating it all. And then all I've had the rest of the day is chicken broth. I'm going to try that, just not eating. I get a terrible pit in my stomach when my stomach is empty, so I have to put something in there. So what's better than chicken broth? Chicken broth, I had some toast with it earlier. But anyway, yesterday, I did have a sale or 2 yesterday, but I also had another return. So that didn't help with my feeling bad for myself. Yesterday was my worst I didn't notice that I was so anxious, but it was my worst day feeling depressed yesterday. I just shut down all day. I just decided the heck with it. I'd gotten 2 returns plus that mean girl return. And I thought, maybe I'm just getting too old to do this. Maybe I'm just, of course, the 2 returns I got, 2 of them were for things that they didn't like about the item. They say I missed these things. We're not too sure about that mean girl one. But this other one, there was some pilling on it that I obviously missed. The other one was just because it didn't fit, so that's fine. And a canceled one, but I didn't count it. I sold a game. I'll tell you about it when it comes up here because I resold it within a couple days. Not to the same person either. I sold a game and then within 5 minutes they canceled the order. So that was fine because nothing went on. I didn't, they paid for it, but I just refunded their money really quick. And that was that. I mean, I hadn't sent it. I hadn't mailed it. I hadn't printed the mail label or anything. So it was fine. Yeah. I don't know. I think the cramping that I have has to do with my back. And as long as I was going to the chiropractor every 2 weeks, I didn't have this constant cramping. And there is a place in your spine that has to do with your abdominal muscles and can cause cramping. So I need to go to the chiropractor, but I don't want to go to the chiropractor during this lockdown period, even though I think they're open because I don't think they've ever closed. You can go in for any type of emergency stuff. They will even, at least they said in the very beginning, if you call and you want to be the only one there with the doctor, you can call and arrange that. So I don't know. I'm getting to the point I may do that. But, and see, because that's my first go-to to see if that helps. So, and then this is going to be 5 minutes of complaining. The other thing wrong with me is I'm getting a sinus headache almost every day. But that's the tree pollen is really high right now. And I think it's an allergy thing. I just take I take an aspirin or a acetaminophen, so Tylenol. So I don't know. Let's. This won't take very long. I'm sort of. Waiting till anybody else came in, but I think I will start because I'm not going to stay on here very long, feeling like I feel. Afterwards, I'll tell you about the my handyman and the girl that used to clean for me. So if you wait till after I do the sharing of the closet, I'll talk more about that. And tomorrow I get older. Yes, thanks for the reminder. It keeps coming up on reminders for American greeting cards too. Keeps reminding me that how old I'll be. Yes, my birthday's tomorrow. I'm going to be 78, and I don't like that at all. Yeah, he ain't handy, right? He's also a big disappointment. So I'm going to take a minute here and share my screen and show you what I did sell. Okay, are you seeing this here? I'm not seeing me next to it is the thing. I don't know if I did this right. And I can't see the chat. So let me come back to this and do this right. Application window there. There I am. Okay, that's the right way. Yes, here's that little salt and pepper shaker that I sold. This was my very first Mercari sale. I sold the very big, I might have sold it last Sunday, but I didn't actually show it on a sales video. This is just one of the things I had in that back room. I sold this one. I have another one on for sale. In fact, I have 3 more on sale, salt and pepper shakers on there. But this is the one that sold first. It had the most interest. I'll say that. Had a lot of interest. So immediately after I sold this, I had a sunflower bowl that almost matched these perfectly. So I put that on. I've had some interest on that, so we'll see. But these little sunflower salt and peppers sold for $11, and Mercari takes 10%. So anyway, I got $9.90 for those, which was fine. The next thing now is an eBay sale. This is a pink by Victoria's Secret. This was a long sleeve, sort of like a jersey top, almost like a sweatshirt material with a quarter zip. And this had some wear on it, but it still sold for $15 as a best offer. I took it, and they paid $6 shipping. And here's a little top that I think you gave me, Bumblebee, right? Pam and Gila. This medium little black top with cap sleeves, and it had that little tie around the neck. And that sold for $18. This was an offer to watchers that I sent out, and it sold for $18.77, and they paid shipping of $4.50 on that. So the next thing is this pure Jill linen, and I know you gave me this also. I think you gave me most of the things I sold this week. This little kimono style oversized top. This is all linen, sort of an orange, real light orange, like orange sherbet and white top. And that sold for $22 best offer. So I was glad to take that. So that was a nice best offer. Now here's my other Mercari sale. This is that pair of Tory Burch shoes. They had very little wear on them at all. And they went to Tucson, Arizona. I forgot to tell you where the other things went. That pure Jill linen top that was right before this went to Maine. I won't go all the way back, but anyway, this one went to Tucson, Arizona, and they sold for $65. And I offered free shipping on these. So after I paid shipping and the fee, I actually got $50.10 for those. So that was okay by me because they cost me $5. Here's a BKE Buckle brand women's large fitted lace stretchy top. sort of a floral in the lace. And that sold for $25, best offer. And it went to Denver, Colorado. And they paid $4.50 in shipping. And looky, another beanie boob, another beanie baby. This is a little dog, a girl dog named Isabella with glitter eyes, no tag, and she sold for $14.99. It's free shipping on all the plush. So I had to pay $2.84 shipping because they're very light, these little ones. And she was a cute little doggy. That's the first thing I'm going to look at when I get to go back to Goodwill. I'm going to head for the plush bins because they have them in great big containers. You have to root through them, which isn't a great thing. But I'll have my mask and gloves on, you can bet that. Okay, Denim and Supply, Ralph Lauren. This is that cold shoulder top. And I do believe this came from Bumblebee, right? And this sold for the sale price of $29.03. And they paid $4.50 in shipping. And it went to Seattle, Washington. Way out as far as you can go inside the States. Here's a Speedo one-piece swimsuit. This was so pretty. I'm not sure if this came from you or not. Not sure if I got any Speedos from you. Maybe. But this sold for $18.77, which was an offer to watchers. And it went to Homeward, California. And this next piece is a Lululemon, probably the only piece of Lululemon I've ever found. I thought it would go right away. I probably had it marked too high because to begin with, I think I had it marked at $32.99. And it sold for $22. And they paid $4.50 in shipping on that little pair of shorts, stretchy shorts. So this top I've had for a long time. I sort of put it with that underneath orange. This underneath thing was a Camels thing, original Camels logo. But I sold the little tank top right away because I had that separate also. And I had on here that it didn't include that. So I thought it looked pretty with that opened instead of shut. It can be either a long dress or wear it open like this long jacket. And it finally sold as a best offer of $18. And they paid $6 shipping to get it to Sand Springs, Oklahoma. And here's this game that I had sold and then they canceled it. And then I just sold it again on the 2nd, which was yesterday. And it sold for $15.99, the regular price. And they paid priority shipping. They paid $8.70 shipping, and it cost me $7.41 shipping. So I made a little bit over $1 on the shipping also. So this was a DVD game. So I am selling some games once in a while. And this last thing I sold today, this morning early, this was a pink by Victoria's Secret. A little spell out says, "Don't waste my time." It's an extra small little coral V-neck top t-shirt. And it sold for $14.95, the sale price, and $4.50 in shipping. And it went to New York, New York. So that is all I sold this week. I might sell a couple more pieces today, I'm hoping, but so far, no. So let me try to get back here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty poor for listed for all week, 12 things, if I counted that right. Let me count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I didn't count that last thing from today. So 13 items I've sold up till that top I sold this morning early. So thank you for the happy birthday, Karen. Yes on the Speedo, but no on the Pam and Julia. I thought for sure you gave me that. Huh. Yeah, you gave me a lot of those things. You're a good picker. I have, like I said, the only thing I did yesterday when I was so down and out about everything was I did, early in the morning, I did photograph the rest of the box that you gave me and measure them. So I have 5 things here. That's all that was left. 5 things that I want to get listed tonight. And then that'll be the end of that. Then I'll have to go back in my closet and try to find some stuff. Or if you want to send me another box, it's fine. Anyway, I don't know, after the returns in that one girl, and I was sort of down and out about that, and I had another return that she described what was wrong with it. And it was just a real inexpensive item. It was a $12 item, a pair of stretch pants, I think Old Navy stretch pants. And I just told her to keep them. I wasn't even going to have her send them back, but she's a reseller that has like 6,000 positive feedbacks. And she wrote me such a nice note back telling me how sweet I was and that she would certainly send them back. All I had to do was describe the pilling and it would be fine. So that made me feel better. I told her she made my day because I was having such a bad day yesterday. But another reason was I tried to get a hold of John, the guy that's supposed to be doing my deck, and he did not answer the phone. I left a message and he never called back. So, what to think about that? And then I decide, well, I would leave a message on Teresa's Facebook page because she puts things on Facebook pretty regularly and pictures and things. And I posted a little note on there for her to call me if she would like to start helping me in the garden. And she always liked to do that, but I didn't hear anything, and she's not called me back. So last evening, I actually called the number I have for her and got no answer. So I just felt so disappointed in people yesterday, especially those people that I had really depended on. And I don't know. I thought I was a good judge of character. I'm hoping I hear from them. You never heard of that brand? Stretching exercises. You mean the Pam and Gila? I never had heard of it either. But yeah. It's kind of different because of the tie, little tie around the neck. But it's sold. I did get out yesterday, besides people disappointing me, the weather disappointed me. I was so looking forward to this weekend because they kept saying all week it was going to have this wonderful weekend, and Saturday was supposed to be in the 70s and sunny as today, 70 and sunny. So yesterday I woke up, it was cloudy. The sun would come out here and there, but it might have reached 60 here, but it was so windy, it was cold. So that, I had been looking forward to that so much. Now today was exactly the opposite. Today it was definitely sunny up until just an hour ago. It's clouding over now. But it was sunny all day, and it was definitely in the 70s and no wind. And I did go out in the front garden and start cleaning it out a little bit. And I thought to myself while I was out there, I should just put a sign in the front yard, gardener wanted, part-time gardener wanted, and see what happens. See if I have any takers. Another thing I can do is go on this Nextdoor neighborhood thing that they have on Facebook, or no, it's just on your email. You join in, it's just a few roads right around your area. It's called Nextdoor, I think. And you can put ads on, anything you need, things you have for sale, anything. That's where I was going to put on a little thing about if you've cleaned out your house and you can't donate yet to Goodwill, because I don't think they're taking donations yet at Goodwill. So if you have bags of things that you've cleaned out your house, I will gladly pick them up, no contact, from your porch. If you have them, they're clean and in a bag. And the things I sell, just tell them I'm a reseller. Just sort of supplementing my income and paying for my animals, and that I am a reseller part-time here, and if they would like to just get rid of the stuff, I will pick the things up, and I'll go through them and use what I can, and I will take them to Goodwill when it opens, and they don't have to bother going there. So I thought about doing that, and I'll just name the sort of the things that I'm interested in, like clothes and really no children's clothes, but plush animals. I mean, everybody wants to get rid of their kids' plush animals after a while. And shoes, whatever. But, sort of saying that they have to be in decent condition, resellable condition. Because there's a lot of people that do resell or may think of reselling, but there's a lot of people that just don't want anything to do with it, like my sister. Yeah. Sue says, he either needs to bring the wood and screws or send you the money that you spent for it. The next course of action will be legal. Except how much would that cost me? I'm not willing to pay a lawyer, number one. So I don't know. Bumblebee, I got a little something for you for your birthday, and I misplaced it in the process of moving your college students back home. Oh dear. I should have brought out I got my sister's homemade card. I should have brought it out to show. Darn it. And she sent me a Panera gift card. So she says, I hope they have takeout. Yes, they have takeout and they have delivery now. So either one. Love Panera. You're a good picker too. Well, sometimes not so hot. That's why I have 1,400 items in the bins here. Go get your card. Should I go get my card to Sue made? Will y'all wait for me? Just take me a minute. Okay, stay put. Okay, I'm back. The Panera card isn't still in here. It's in my purse. But here is the card. Okay. It says, thinking of you with all my heart. And this little middle thing slides up and down. Okay. So what I did, I couldn't figure out how to get in this card. So first of all, I opened it like this. And I thought, well, there's another message in there, but I can't see it. And that's where the Panera card was too. Not even thinking that this whole thing can come off. You know, it's made to come off, I guess. And then the card opens up and it says a happy birthday. And that's where the Panera card was stuck there. So that is her little card that she made me. I have a whole box upstairs. I've saved every card that she's ever made me. But it was like a puzzle getting into this card. Yeah. So that will go also. This was sitting on my fireplace that I keep, cards. The only other card I got was from my banker guy, Tom. My kids send me e-cards, of course, through American Greetings. When weather and times are tough, remember, it takes, let me put this up. It takes both rain and sunshine to make a rainbow. That's true. I know. Yeah, I just needed some sunshine yesterday after they promised. That's all. Because of all the other things. He stole from me. Well, yeah, if he doesn't bring it back, he stole from me. Your kids need to go to bat for you and pick up the deck stuff. A little more patience could be in order, as they may be having other difficulties at the time. Yes, that's true. You could write an understanding letter. This couple, okay, it's the second marriage for both of them. They have a combined family of 9 children. Now, some of his kids are grown and out, okay? But there's still 5, I think 5 living at home. 5 kids living at home. And two or three of them are small, in grade school. So, yeah. So I don't know if he got another job. For a while, he didn't have a job. She works for Firestone Country Club, and she's on the cleaning crew where they do the condominiums. I don't know if you know what Firestone Country Club is, where they have all the big tournaments and things. Well, that's a whole huge thing where they have actually condos that people can rent out for those huge tournaments. And people go in and out of them, and they need cleaned, and that's she's on the cleaning crew for that, and that job is all spring and summer and fall. So she's back to work, I'm sure by now, at Firestone. But I don't think he had a job for a while, because he worked for his landlord. His landlord owned 20 properties, and John is the one that was the handyman for his landlord. He took care of all these properties if something went wrong, or if people moved out, he'd have to go in and clean out the places and do all that stuff. So the trouble is, the landlord, this is the last thing I heard from Teresa, the landlord sold all his properties. So I'm just taking that to mean John didn't have a job anymore. But they did offer them their house that they were renting at a really fantastic price. Now, I don't know if they ever bought it or not. And I don't know if he has another job. He may have another full-time job. I don't know, because nobody will talk to me. Yeah. My son, number one, I don't think would ever go out all the way to Akron. They live in Akron, all the way out there to confront him about the wood, number one. My daughter is the one that's so angry, but I don't think she could do it. And yeah, she's really mad at him. But I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe send him a bill because I do have the receipt. I can make a copy of the receipt and send him a bill. I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking in my mind, maybe when the weather stays nice and we actually get into the beginning of summer, and it's nice all the time, he'll just show up to start working on the deck. I don't know. Because my daughter wants me to find out the name of some Amish builders and for them to just come and finish my deck. So my son may know the name of some other people too that would do it, since he's in construction. But I think my son's going to be going back to work pretty soon. I think they've taken the restrictions off of construction as of next week. That doesn't mean he can steal your wooden screws. I know. I'm not a very, what do you call it? I don't like to face people about things very. The reason that I talked to him that one morning, I had just gotten off the phone with my daughter, and she was so upset, and she made me upset. So I called him at that point, and I probably sounded upset, which I guess I should be, but tell him money or lawyer. It's his choice. Michelle would do it. Yes, she probably would. But I don't know. It would take time out from her horse. You have to think of that too. She would certainly be mad enough to do it. But I don't want her to end up in jail. Oh, I don't know. I just obviously didn't judge this whole thing right. I should have insisted either finish it in the fall or that was the end of it and I was going to hire somebody else. I should have made that a lot more clear. But, you know, the rainy weather, and it got rainy and cold here, like fast. We didn't have an extended nice fall here. I think your daughter's idea is a good one if your son can't. But I still think they are good people and you should wait till the good weather. There's always time to get angry. I know, Bumblebee, you're so nice. I'm trying to be nice. But I hate to think that somebody's taking advantage of me. I can't stand that. That's what bothered me so much about that top and that girl. It's one thing, I would never let this slide when I was younger. And the reason I think it makes me so mad now is I would hate to think somebody's trying to take advantage of me because of my age. That just really makes me mad. But mad enough to go out and confront them, I'm not a confrontational person, is the problem. I used to be, right, Sue? Not so much anymore. Especially when I'm not so steady on my feet. But that's where that stands, sort of in limbo for a while. Maybe I'll let it go till toward the end of May. We should have better weather by then. If they would just communicate. I know that's the part that's bothering me. If they would just call me. If he would have called me early in the spring when it was still being rainy, like it is. I mean, we're not having a real nice spring. And saying that, just, he plans on coming. Don't worry about it. He'll be here as soon as the weather, we have some stretches of better days and it gets warmer because it has been cold here, cold and rainy. We had this one nice day and one nice weekend, and then next week it's supposed to be in the 40s and 50s again. So anyway, all of this churning isn't helping my belly either, because not only do I think my back has to do with it, I think stress, of course, has to do a lot with it. My sister says, good people don't steal from old ladies. They used to call me mom, too. So I don't understand why Teresa, I didn't think she was the type. I think she's a very strong woman, and I didn't think she was the type that would just not come here because her husband's mad at me. I didn't think that was the case, but I don't know. I'm not hearing from her either, so I don't know what to think. I certainly wish that we weren't on this lockdown thing, which is starting to lift a little bit, but my daughter doesn't want me to go anywhere. She's afraid I'm going to pick it up. And she would like to come out here. She'll come out here and sit on the deck with me if we had a bigger deck, or be outside with me. She'll be out. She's going to come out and try to move the fencing with me. I mean, we can be outside, we can wear masks, we can be away from each other. Bumblebee, young people and the business runs on a different timetable. Also, it's out of sight, out of mind for them. I don't think they are stealing unless you go there and the wood is gone and sold. Yeah, it's at his mother's. I don't even know where his mother lives. I mean, she lives close to them, but it's not at their house. I've never been to their house. I wouldn't know how to get there. I don't actually have their address anyway. So I couldn't go there if I wanted to. It's pretty much, they have my stuff. And are they going to bring it back or not? That's about what it is. So, I don't know. I wish I had my husband here to help me. He would certainly go out. Or he'd get the police involved with it. You know? The police have ways. They know other police departments. They know people. Just be patient and wait. Yeah. Sue says that they left all the other wood helter-skelter in the driveway all winter. Yeah, Yeah. It's all weatherproof wood, but still, it's all in a pile. Not only is that the problem is the old wood that's covered with the tarp, that huge, humongous pile. How am I ever going to get rid of that? My son would have to come and help me get rid of that. Or I suppose I could advertise it. But people would have to come to my property and get it, of course. If I could put it out by the road, I think it would be gone. People would pick it up, but I can't carry that wood out there. I can't even pick up one long piece. So be patient and wait. I think that's my only choice, Bumblebee, for right now. My daughter thinks I ought to get Judge Judy involved. I could be on Judge Judy. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of nice looking wood there for crafters that do, old barnwood looking stuff. Yeah, there's plenty of that wood there that you can do lots of things with. So I just need it carted away. But anyway, I'm going to go and lay down. Yes, the old wood is still full of nails. That's true. So it's sort of dangerous to try to move around. It has all these rusty nails in it. So put that one back. Lavender Clothesline got her old fence hauled off in record time. I know, I saw that with the posting on Facebook or something. Yeah, I saw that, and that's immediately what I thought of, you know. So, yeah, I could take pictures of it and, just give it away. I don't want anything for it. I just want it out of here. Probably the little bit of grass that was underneath it is all dead. And I'm sure that was a home for many squirrels over the winter. I saw them going in and out. They had all that wood to go in and in through, and they had a big tarp over the top like a tent. All right, I'm going to go lay down flat for a while, see if my back will get a little bit better, and then try to do a listing for these 5 last things. I haven't even shared my closet today. I'm just not doing good. Read up, Jennifer. Read up, Jennifer. Read up, Jennifer. You mean our Jennifer? The seller Jennifer? Did she have something on? Give him a little hard hats, hammer and nails. Yeah, I did. I raked a few more acorns. My garbage men come again Tuesday morning, so I have to put some more in the garbage can. I'm doing a few at a time, enough that I can at least roll the bin out there because they're heavy. So I have to do that also. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't put a tarp over the good wood. Because he never knew when he was coming back or not, is the problem. And then all of a sudden he didn't show up anymore. Oh, you wrote about her? You wrote about her. On here? I'm looking. I can't find anything that mentions Jennifer. Sorry, there's a lot of dead air here. You Could drive to his house and see if the wood is still on the property. I could, but I don't know their address. I don't know where they live. I don't know if I can find that out. I might be able to. That's what I mean. I miss my husband. He could have certainly found out. Be more aggressive and take a Motrin for your cramps. Well, I don't know if you heard that they're telling people not to take Motrin during this pandemic. It has something to do with how well if you get sick or sicker or recover. Sue's not helping to calm me down. Yeah. 4:48. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, there it is. Let me put this up here. Remember when Jennifer was missing in action for so long and then a box just showed up? Yeah. I know. I remember. It was a surprise box. Well, I hope he's a surprise handyman that just shows up. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to close, have some more of my little bit of soup here. Maybe I'll have some more toast. And tomorrow I'm going to call my chiropractor and see what's going on with them. That may be the first place that I go to visit. If they can do it in a really safe way. I'm sure they figured that out by now. But I can't stand this much longer. So I will close and be back on if anything exciting happens. Or for sure on Wednesday for tea. I think I'm going to change my Wednesday times till 4 o'clock also. Is that going to get everybody mixed up? I don't think so. There's not that many people follow me. I'll put another thing on like this that I'm going to be on. I know I don't have the virus, but I don't know if it's in how long is it in your system? Yes, do go to the chiropractor. Yeah. Yes, I know their last name. It's Workman. John Workman. Well, I will let you know what's going on. And I'm going to close for now. Because Dex is not asking for dinner because I fed him right before I started this at 4. So he gets fed a little early, an hour early, close to 4 o'clock. That's why he's not bugging me. Yeah. So I will see you on Wednesday for sure, if not before. So bye, everybody, and thank you for your support. Thanks.